Life always favors the struggler. The one who struggles, the one who wins. We got here through struggle. If our children don't struggle, they won't get to where we are, and those who struggle will get there. Life always favors the struggler.
Yo, ebusiafo. Mamu ina akwaba ediba Freemind family. Se enne eda edi kan ya wode hwemia mesre se mi subscribe button no na mi bell icon no se ne be ya abri bia Freemind family ya di video beto ha bia no wonso wonsa ebetimi aka afin so na me kai wo se wo Facebook a your page of Facebook a ne din Freemind family. Yes, also a group on Facebook and ne din Freemind family official group. More Instagram no Freemind family and a Twitter for so Freemind family. It mesre se Mon follow Freemind family on all the social media handles. And you bet me I use the power of social media to inform, to educate, to enlighten, and to spread the message of consciousness. Ebusunya for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, now kasa ewo wun to me TV, na or the ensembi etudja. Na ninse muno, makati baby kakre bia me free say food for thought for you and I, for ye na wa wo hwe me ne obi bia is a very good food for thought for all of us. Enti yenti Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Na yewie so a mu nyina mate say for the past 3 days there's been a trending news on social media. Yes say Kwahu Abetifi. China ni bia ye friend no son hyianko say omodin de ya na ye hu ye pa. China ni yo ya say ya chese yesi no Nkusuohene na wo hwe senia na yasoa China ni pa mobo na areho. Enti ni kan yenti Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Na Syria, ya bobo nsem no ho na afi na ya moving on to the issue of the Chinese being installed as a chief in Kwahu Abetifi. Yenti Honorable Kennedy.
Ghanaians, we are so stupid and naturally born bad that if you go and look for a land and you are competing with Lebanese, they'll give it to the Lebanese. They'll give it to the Indians. Ghanaian will go and buy a land, and his own Ghanaian land gas and the Ghana chiefs will come after you. Meanwhile, Lebanese, they will not. That is why foreigners have taken over this country. Yes. Look, last week, today is what? Saturday. I think Monday or Tuesday, on the 3rd, right?
Yes,
the first flight that came.
Yes, sir.
It was so sad. That a niece of mine from Columbia University just arrived. They arrived at 1 p.m. They allowed the white men on the flight to go, and the Ghanaians delayed till about 9 p.m. Are you dumb? They are dumb at the airport there. Dumb. If I travel outside this country, I'm treated as an underdog. They don't even care because of my color. When I come to my own country, I'm treated as an underdog. That is why we have a problem. We cannot build ourselves. So until we appreciate that Ghanaian businesses or Ghanaian businessmen can also make it, so let us push them. Let us have confidence in them. We will not be able to get anywhere.
Honorable, I know you have a ton of documents. We're going to
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and muina mutie no na oye live on Won to Me TV. Now Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, there's one thing that I love about the man. Okanokre. Most often men can say abribia, but most of the times he says things just the way they are. Senka uyi the party semno atunchen nanka wamagana for ehun say or a neutral person are all fighting for the betterment of Ghana. Honorable Kennedy will be able to really have an impact on the society. But he say what it train ho and say what tie ho to a particular party ntino. Na nsem bi obekambia no dodo na efa ne say he is only doing that or saying that because of his party and I say just party interest intina. A man and san nyoma na waya na say a man kasa the way he does what he said. Intisenka we ni party semno atunchen. Honorable Kennedy is one person who will be able to make a very good impact on the Ghanaian people or my Ghana in general. What you say now, this is 100% truth. And you're not a person or chirane say yen Ghana for no yetan ye ho sebi we love foreigners more than ourselves ye do abrofo no echen ye na na o make emphasis crampo say airport o crampo no na sia ye man pani na nado obi airport no eto mu say after the travelers can go out and come in ni ade nyina no say passengers no eba omo twen say ombeye COVID-19 test no yema abrofo no kra edi kan ko ansana ebi before Ghana for ne de ya hodi omo for 5 hours 6 hours na omo da so airport na so na abrofo no de na omo ko what you say ye tan ye ho I don't know why we seem to love foreigners, we seem to love the white people more than ourselves. And now all say okwa abrochira or no so okwa abrochira nobody gives a fuck about him. Okwa abrochira will be amfa whether you are in China, whether you are in US, whether you are in Europe, whichever country or continent that you find yourself as a Ghanaian or as a black man, nobody gives a fuck about you. Enti okwa abrochira na say nobody gives a fuck about you. Na say oba wow my Ghana so na say nobody gives a fuck about you. Not just a very big problem, it's a very big issue. You understand my point? It's a very big issue. We hate ourselves and we love the white people. And I say Lebanese when the Lebanese come to Ghana, you will see that whatever they do is a teamwork. They buy Lebanese, they patronize Lebanese, they eat Lebanese, so all their money circulate among they themselves. Samsung and China for also back Ghana, you see say they buy Chinese. China for crowd wherever they go. Baby on this planet, they buy Chinese, they eat Chinese, they patronize Chinese, they help Chinese. That is why they are able to grow and develop. That is why they have become the world's second largest economy. That is why they are taking over Africa and they are taking over the rest of the world. And most companies in US, Crampono, they have their plant and their assembling plant and their manufacturing plants in China. The or China before they ship from China to US to be sold. You understand? Because they know that in China they are going to get cheaper labor and all these things. All these things are helping to boost the Chinese economy just because they are using their brain, not prayers, but they are thinking. They are using their brain, and that is why they have been able to grow their country. That is why they have been able to manage their huge population to be able to develop their country to this level where they are even taking over the African continent. You understand my point? For example, we share those days and I go school kura. Maybe say baby and I go school na abrofo bienu bi na German broni bako na bako so free I think Lebanon as bibisa. Ye no aye black people a yeti ye maimono na abribia na ye for say utifu kakra bia assembly na teacher ni e de apaso abefa utimu edwetwa utri nwi ni ade basa ase na be ya all for sale to go back home and shave your hair. What you say tie no na bribia na ye boye na ye tete ye simply because they want us to shave. Now so na abrofo no de omuti to me full style bia bi nobody will punish them or nobody will beat them to shave their hair. E de bentia broni trinwi is no special from bibini trinwi. Ono so ne de no na ye nso ye de ntisenka u jai broni say Bruni de utimi e grow ni trinwi e wo school mu dia, then you have to also be able to do the same thing to your fellow black people. But there's a case even outside your home, Ghana for omuko shawa bruchiri anka ombedo dodo omo ho coming together to see to it say abrochiwana omwono, they all have a common interest or they all have a common goal. Say omo kwa abrochiro akwakoye jumaden enyeska e dia bafi abebibi. They all have a common goal and a common interest. In this say anka omo na be come together na omo timi through that unity no etimi solve the problems that they all encounter or battle on daily basis any adeno. In this case omo dru ho na they rather fight each other. Say wu abrochiri ho na say ekwan ya wo fa so a wo di dru abrochiri ho say wu nim na say okoka wo secret impo kire wo yonko Ghana ni a wa hwe ya sa wo yonko Ghana ni no de wasem no be kwa police for abechiw e deport wo. We are so wicked and heartless towards each other. Now see who broni dia yes amasa ye who broni dia na ye twa no crusade ye who broni dia ye who say asenya ye hu nyankopon anase ye hu nipa bia sebe ye hu ni so nipa kra da wo wiase. Now so broni to we see ye broni adwen ene bibini adwen e de ato plate so say sport the difference untimi ehu difference bia o adwen kro ya ne na fita. The only difference we have ne say yes skin color keke na different. It is a broni timi bring unity among themselves. Why can't we also do the same thing? And now to say ofri say sabi bibini ye ni pache broni ye ni pache bibini you are getting it all wrong. abrofo no so say bi omo agimifo e wo omo mu say nia ye bibifo so ye wo agimifo we mu, but the only difference is say omo no their leaders have been able to make the system in such a way that say when Jimmy Kra, the system will force you to behave like a human being. The system will not permit you to display your folly and to display your stupidity and foolishness. That is the difference between they and we. And you say Bruni be at me aeroplane, Bruni be at me a car, Bruni be at me Debbie. Most of them are just ordinary people who go to work and come back home and do all the normal things that we do on daily basis like black people. But the difference is their leaders have been able to lay the foundation for them. Their leaders have been able to create that enabling environment for them to behave like human beings, for them to think and for them to grow as a people. That is what we are telling our leaders to also do the same thing in our countries, in Ghana and wherever in Africa. What you saying? They are not on our Kennedy person or trying to say, "Yeah, no, na say we should not expect love and respect from the other races or from the other people." It's as simple as that. You moving on to the Chinese story, no. For the past 3 days, say enstool China maybe or Ghana say as Ohene or something like that, as Nkusuohene. Yes, those of you who are not really good in a tree language, no, say kase Nkusuohene. Nkusuohene is basically a chieftaincy title given to, you know, somebody who has caused development in a particular traditional area, somebody who has really helped in terms of development, in terms of empowering the youth in a particular traditional area. Those are the people that we normally give or honor them with a chieftaincy title Nkusuohene. So that is the meaning of Nkusuohene. I was trying to get a video. I couldn't get the video. So let me read Ghana Web's reports on the story. And this is coming from Ghana Web. Ghana Web for say, and I read, the Ghanaian social media community has expressed their disdain towards the chiefs and people of Kwahu Abetifi for installing a Chinese man as chief at their area. News went rife on social media that a Chinese national named Sun Xiang has been installed as the development chief into bracket Nkusuohene at Kwahu Abetifi, a town in the eastern region of Ghana. The installment ceremony took place on 5th September 2020. A grand durbar was organized at the Kwahu Abetifi Palace to commemorate this special day. The Chinese man, owing to his installment as the development chief into bracket Nkusuohene, has been given the Ghanaian name's traditional stool name Berema Kofi Ayibuafo. Social media users, after citing pictures of the Chinese man's installment ceremony, have reacted. Majority of them are angry at the chief of Kwahu Abetifi, whilst others couldn't understand why a Chinese man would be made a chief in Ghana. So same way, I did my own research because now me camera see me, so I should be able to give you nothing but the fact. Into me, my research is say and answer say yema obi that title of Nkusuohene. Is it that we can give that title to anybody at all, be it a local or a foreigner who has had a tremendous impact on the society in terms of development and all these things? Is it that the title can be given to just anybody at all, or the title is purposely for indigenes or locals? And information and is a title of Nkusuohene there, it can be given to anybody at all, be it a foreigner or a local person, provided say nipa no wabua community no in terms of development, in terms of empowering the youth, and in terms of the general progress of the development. In this case, senka wu shemu dia anka that installment or that title given to the Chinese man no senka China ni no watimi abua community no senya omu claiming dia anka there's nothing wrong with it according to information in saka idea anka there's nothing wrong. Now so yenhwe ade bi say these China people, a lot of them, they don't give a fuck about we black people. A lot of them, recently, you all heard of what was happening in China. COVID-19, breaking out, and I say in the early stages of the COVID-19, now rough, even suspect crampo na young black people, young carriers of the virus. Meanwhile, no virus, no, they all know say it started in Wuhan in their own Chinese country, what you say, but now or tiny any bread elsewhere, so boya and all these things. So basically, these Chinese are not people who love black people. They are very racial. But majority of them, they are very racist towards we black people. And now, beside say se wo bibini kra se utukwan eko China, no matter the kind of impact oko have on the Chinese society no se China phone so e system bia and I say almost what chieftaincy title bia omo de ma obi a ono so ebeboa omo countries and ask yourself say you being a black man, no matter what you do for them, would they give you that title? Or no matter what you do for them, are they going to honor you with that title of or are they going to attach you to their royal class? There's no way. So the Kwahu Abetifi out me say there's no way that will ever happen. Say China for ebe enstoolment beneath just because why baby ama omo or because and mind you China near Ghana for and I say the people of Kwahu Abetifi claim say wa babe boa omo in terms of development in tier nunti omo ava friend no Nkusuohene no. This Chinese man is also taken from us. For you know, cry he's into mining business. Into mining no no. The little emphasis na e was and I say just a bonus no cry e was no and no na e bia or dey that development in the area say na be ya the locals no entine no na ebia omo emfa omo ni insino so empam no in free area. So the Chinese man, according to how I see it, was only doing that basically because he wanted to win the love of the people. And now mine you know say we even let's say 1,000 cedis scramble every mining no say you so 50 cedis and 100 cedis at the development in your area. He has done nothing for you. Well, for you to go to the extent of installing him as Nkusuohene, nanya eyemeya esheme kramponi say now omo asa swano. You see, this man was carried, a black man carrying a Chinese man. So ask yourself, say, Oko China, will a Chinese man, no matter what you black person do for the Chinese man, will a Chinese man ever carry you a black man on his head? Will a Chinese man ever carry you a black man on his head? You see, this is modern day mental slavery. I don't know what is wrong with black people. I don't know what is wrong with us. Sometimes I think, and I'm unable to, you know, draw a definite conclusion. Say, a deben partner, a higher drain. Now, what is in the brain of a black man? What is in the brain of a black man?
Black people, let me tell y'all something. If you don't ever hear me say preach again, they can kill me tomorrow. But let me tell you something. We're not going to ever get anywhere until we look into the mind of a black man. He doesn't think correctly. I don't care what he is. He can be a doctor. He can be an astrophysicist. The nigga ain't got no sense.
Areho, intimidate me when he said that enstoolment was not necessary. No matter near China, near no Ayamada community, to me it wasn't necessary. We could have found a better way, maybe to honor him. What you say, or no crabby boja, Adana say, oh ye bibi sa idea bua or but as to say. Ye be dane no na anase ye be man no chieftaincy title na ya swa no power or ye consul ni ade the way we do to our chiefs and our elders and all those things. Now me say no and try this is racism in broad daylight. Which say China for no who BBC cry they are going to laugh at us. Kwasiafo ye too good, ye too good dear good dear no. It is bringing in millions and billions of dollars and pumping in this money to the Chinese economy. Now you use just a little fraction of it. The boamwa isan a com isan hunger any isan chese poverty inti na bibiki tuwa na more resources aye nyano out of more resources no ye mamu bibiki tuwa bi anamo jina eno so the am I chieftaincy title to the extent say mutme kwa swaye ewo mo konso you see it shows how cheap we are, excuse me to say. It shows how cheap we are. It shows how poor we are both physically and mentally. It shows how poor we are emotionally. It shows how poor we are in every aspect of our Ghanaian or human life. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have. No matter what the Chinese man has done for that community, such a thing shouldn't have happened. Say a man a chieftaincy title, now your swano crowd or your consul and all these things. No, a Chinese man will never do it for a black man. No matter what you black man go and do in China, no matter the impact you go and have on a Chinese society, you will never get something like this. You will never. The only thing they can give you some certificate of honor or something. But say yes, wow, almost consul, and I say almost wow, and I say almost linking you to their royal class is never going to happen. It will never happen. You understand? Ghana for mama ye dream free sa mental slavery ni o ma no so ho na yen start ye hu ye ho say yen so ye adehye yen start ye no ye ho na yen start ye mu ye ho because ye anya sa nobody's going to respect us. Ye anya sa nobody's going to give a fuck about us. Until you learn to love yourself, don't expect love from anybody. Until you love to appreciate yourself, don't expect appreciation from anybody. Until you love to see yourself as a great person, Until you learn to see yourself as a special person. Don't expect that kind of treatment from anybody. What you see, everything starts with you. Everything begins with us. Yen change yadwe no na yen start yen no yeho na yen start improve to the outside world. They say that kind of mentality they've been having about us all these years, is not true. It's not true. We are special people. We are royals. We love ourselves, and we are also capable of doing the very things that they are doing that make them feel they are supreme or they are far better than us. Improving children until we are able to prove to them, say, we are also worthy of respect. We are also worthy of something. Nothing is going to change. Trust me. Believe you me. Nothing is going to change until we are able to prove to them that we are also worthy of something. Nothing is going to change. In the for mama yenyi yadwen oh na yensua. That is why I always entreat you, say, we'll share your video. I share. You understand? If you love the videos that we Freemind family produce on almost daily basis, share to your Facebook groups and your WhatsApp groups and all these groups. For all you know, he has not even heard of Freemind family. That person also come to our channel, visit our channel and see what we do here and, be able to tap into our knowledge. There's a saying that goes to say, knowledge, if you keep it to yourself, it's of no use because you're going to die with it. But if you impact the people with the knowledge, then you have left a lasting legacy and you will live on even after death, because people are going to remember you for this particular impact or for this particular knowledge that you had on society. Iti se wo hwe na se eyofa menua na wa share se na be ya wonua bi so a wo baby ensa betimi aka na ye nyina no ye free adwen na ye hu se the white man is not special than the black man. The white man is not a superhuman. The white man is no better than the black man. You understand? Let us also believe in ourselves. Let us also tap into our own abilities in our own small way. Let us also begin to come together to develop our countries and to make our countries better, not only for ourselves but for the unborn generation. Me do asese wa hwe me. Me do asese wa tie me. My name is George Freemind and you're part of the Freemind family. And see you in my next video. Have a nice time. Have a lovely day. Bless up. Peace. Bye.